Welcome to my development stream. First, let's always look at the current state of my game. I need to start my development environment first. And then it's a browser game, so I have to start it in the browser. Okay, it is. I'm the blue dot shooting white dots, destroying black dots. Currently, the white dot only does 1 damage, or does damage 1 time. If it hits an enemy, it disappears. And if I destroy enough enemies, I get 20 enemies, I get 1 level, and 1 level gives me 1 skill point, and 1 skill point I get 3 random upgrade choices. Here I have shoot speed for 1, multi-shot, and the last one is not displayed fully, but it's damage up. Multi-shot is, choose it, I now have 2 bullets, shot every time. If I take multi-shot again with the 3, now I shoot 3 bullets every time. And again, multi-shot, this will be 4 bullets. And so on. If I take pierce, my bullets will now 2 enemies. Pierce a bit. And another pierce. And shoot speed, as it says, I shoot faster, 20%. And now I continue getting stronger and stronger. The enemies get slightly stronger over time, but it's not near enough to be a challenge. And if an enemy touches me, I will lose HP. If my HP reaches 0, I'm dead. Let's play it to the end one time. Well, or until it breaks. Let's take HP one time. As with multi-shot, I also get a little bit of spread. Slowly but surely the amount of bullets I shoot increases. At some point it will be a problem for my PC. Okay. It now skill went so fast, I just randomly upgrade. Basically just look in a direction that everything dies. And now it's beginning that I lose frames. But it shouldn't be... it's expected by this many bullets shot. So I basically can no longer die. Now I'm losing more frames. But the PC can barely keep up. Although it loses frames, so Let's add, and I think now I am too strong for my PC to handle. No longer working. Okay, this is the current state. Redirected. Let's refresh the page. So, okay, back to being weak. And now we have to think what to do next in functionalities. My game task list, I want to work on the map, have something like map tiles. Currently it's all green background, I think. I'm colorblind, so could be a different color, but if I run too far away, there's no longer any sense of where I'm going. So, thing is add map tiles, and first we can create random ones, but I want to something called procedural map generation, which games like Minecraft use, to my knowledge. I don't know about this. Sounds good to me. Let's think about another options. The next one would be my game vision, a lot of ideas from the center. Okay, different enemy types. Maybe too soon. Bosses, map middle is safe area, could be a base area. Or some more work behind it. Want to make a simple web browser game. I want to do. This is more like what game or web browser game to work online. Well, if it keeps being simple, might change in the future. And edit here. Work like this. Stop. Different classes to choose from, so I could. It's this new wisdom for each new one. Resource gathering. This could be if I have map tiles. And okay, so some balancing. Currently player gets overwhelming strong. Enemies cannot up. Nah, maybe change to enemy get stronger. Other way. I do this, the player can keep its can choose how difficult this is. Leveling up requires more each level. Can I have this, and I wanted to tune. The shot. I don't know. Shoot speed. Great, change to linear instead of exponential. Performance reached too fast. Yeah, as fast as probably. Okay. Now I have some ideas to work on. I will start with map tiles, I would say. First random, then I can read up on procedural. And first, I currently don't have a map. It has to be in the game state. I will add a map test file. I will create a new type. Need to export a type map. Map is already a used keyword. Game map. I will add it to the state. Yeah, I can call it map. Yes. Okay, I need to initialize the map. Currently, there's nothing in it. What do we need? I have an infinite map. This is the first problem. So I need to be able to extend it depending on where I want or where a player wants. I also need to be able, it's in the game state, so I have to JSON compatible. I would probably, I need, oh god. This is maybe difficult, but let's just start with a single area. I need a number array. Is it, can I do a double array? Would be possible. So, oops, make here double array works. Let's I have here start and end, and I have numbers to represent a tile value. Null could be grass, 1 equals tree, and 2 equals stone. And oops, then I have something like this. Let's have some trees here. And this is representation. And now my player can run around. This could be then, let's make Yes, stone, and this is chunk. And we need a list of tile size. And what we call this a chunk, I need a lot of them. So if my player runs out of one, I have to generate the next one beside it. And how do I do it? I wanted to first just try this. Then export function, create test map. Let's just take the game. Board game. And do we return or do we add? We have to return it. It's a name I cannot. Game map. Can just return it. No. Tile size is, let's make 20. If a chunk, it's an array, and it's just this example for now. As should be sufficient. Where's my state? Here's my state. It's a map. It's create test map. Put in the game. And here's no game. Default game data. That's correct, we don't have game here. Then I have to change it. We don't need the game. Let's take this away. No one needs import. Now we need export function paint map. Paint, game paint. So let's just use. We need the game. We will see. And I can get it back again. Game paint. I need the camera position. Here. And I need the map. Okay. What do we have? characters have a color. Don't want to. Well, let's choose it as oops. Paint tile. I need a CTX for tile. I currently have ID. I need the camera position. Do I need it? Not necessarily, but I want a position to draw it. Paint position. And that should be it. I wanna fill rect. Was it June? Now I have tile size. Okay, it's tile size number. Rect is give me okay, size data, but then I have paint position X, paint position Y, and the tile size. And I think I don't need fill and begin path for the rect. Fill style, need a color. Color. File style is a color. Most likely. It's tile number. Tile, let's call it tile ID. Okay, it should be. And let's get tile. Let's make it like this. We have for 0. Color is 0 was grass, so it's green. Let's name it as color green. This is all for now. One is tree. Let's make it brown for now and make 2 stone and 2 gray for now. Then tile values tile ID. He needs ID as string, I think. To string. Also not. But assume that should work. What do I have to do for him to like it? This? I'm should be able to access it. Now I don't know how to do it correctly. Do I need to give it a type? Oh god, string and color string. Key is a number, something like this. I forgot. Did I still have something like this somewhere? I have player inputs. Did I have key string? Ah, in different bracket type. Oh, he likes it. Does he like it here? I said... No, he likes it. Okay, okay. I needed to add the type. Based on the tile ID, I can now set the color. And have the map. I have be like this. I have the statics, the paint position I have to determine. The tile size is at point tile size. And the tile ID is map point chunk. Oops, I hope this is the correct order. And I could just do this for the moment. Format document. I think let X is camera position X. This is not good enough. I have to add, I use currently when I do it like that, then X is horizontal and Y is, I, J, so I should use I times map tile size. More or less. This would be J. Oops, no, I think he formatted this. Could work. We can see what happens. If we paint the map, we want to paint it here. Game. No, what do I need? He does not where it comes from. Tell me position. Have the camera position. Map, game, state, map, and the game. I paint a map. Something is totally off. I'm now very high ping. I paint wrong way. Does just the paint map produce this state? Yes. What does the paint map do? I paint a tile. I this 4 times 4 16 panes. What could be the problem? Oh, it's once. Okay. I wonder what happened. As we see, if I went to the right, it moves not in the correct way. Probably I need to move it negative based on the camera position. And oh yeah, here's something. Now I have map tiles. I will change the tile size to 40. Do I paint it as I wanted it? This is a no, this is different. But different than I thought it is. I have X and I chunk lengths. This I wanted it different. I think I went. Okay, let's switch it up then. No, not this up. This up. J and I. And the rest stays, I think. Now I have it like I wanted it. Does the rest still hold? Oh, I have a 4 times 4 chunk. These tiles don't do anything. Let's keep it now. Let's think. Let's increase the chunk size. Let's make an 8 times 8. Corners. Okay. And Now I have one chunk. How can I randomize it? Well, I can keep this pawn chunk. And when I paint, well, currently I paint even something outside my paint area. Currently not the problem. Now need to create chunks which are outside, and I need to have more chunks. If I do chunks and what can I do? I could do, oh God. Should be an object. Now I have a chunk ID basically, which is a string. And this goes to I could create the string. Could also, no number might not be perfect. Which might mean I need, let's say this returns a game map as it taps the child as a type. And this would be first I need an object around it. What happened? New. Yes. And I need a name here. This is, it could be called chunk00. Mm-hmm. Let's try this. Um, chunk is equals map.chunks. 0, 0. Oops. Chunks 0, 0. For this, I draw stuff. This should still work, I think. Yes. Also, if multiplayer still manages. Looks good. Now we need to determine which chunks to draw and which to generate, which we can then draw. Chunk. Let's call it chunk I. Should be this 0. We are based on camera position. We have to divide it by map point tile size times let's make chunk length. It's 8 currently. I don't know if it's a good name, but it's not chunks length, it's chunk. So this length, and it's 8 times 8 basically. So I will do map chunk length. I need this because this could start empty. Even should start empty, I think. At least as soon as it works. Camera position x map tiles times chunk length to be 8 times 40 is 320. If I need mass point floor, this chunk I, this might work. Chunk J. Sync changes. Chunk I. Chunk J. Chunk size. This. Then I determine the chunk. And now if the chunk is 0, 0, it doesn't change, but let's order it a bit differently. Need the chunk. Do I subtract? Okay, it's a number, so it can also be negative. Should work. So, chunk. I think I have to subtract this value. And the chunk J. No, I switched it up. J and I. Now nothing should have changed. I want to draw something I have no access. Yes. This does not exist. If I have a chunk, then draw. This is correct. Exactly. I exactly now thinks a different chunk has to be painted. But it's not correct. It's currently how the code thinks. It no longer paints it. But we now should see the chunk does not exist. So the real thing should be if chunk, I don't have a chunk, create chunk, function, create new chunk. Do I have a type for this? Just a two-dimensional array. I basically don't need anything. Let chunk is my and return chunk. Oh, I need how do they call it? Chunk lengths. Okay, and I need a two-dimensional loop. Chunk lengths. And it's correct. I start empty. I chunk push an empty, and then I do chunk I push, and I need the I have to change this up. Is it game state? Yes, game state. Next random. We need the state. And it's mass point floor after I multiply it with simply tile values links. Correct, it's not length, it's size, I think. But T doesn't T suggested length? There should be one option for this. Tile values. Is there no option? Eh. Yeah, he gives me options, but here not. Well, I keep the 3. I create new chunk. Chunk is create new chunk. And the new chunk needs a chunk length. And game state. And I need the chunk to be in the map.chunks. Chunks equals this chunk. When the chunk exists, then draw it. I now one. This is a generated chunk, but it's at the wrong position. Okay, this is confusing. Based on the camera position, I determine the chunks. Did I mess up the order or something? Let's see if I move left. Creates one below. If I move up, okay, it's wrong side and it's messed up. I wanted to use Here I have I on X, this is wrong. On I have Y, and on J I have X. This might already be an improvement. Did not know. No, it's the wrong. Maybe it's with negative. Let's move to the right. No. I have this. Maybe it's additive. Let's try this. This is better. This is how I think it works currently. Okay. Now I need to paint more chunks. Let's do function paint chunk. I definitely need my CTX. Camera position. Oh, camera position might not be. What it paint position? Oops, paint position, tile size. I need some map. No. Want a chunk. And a tile size. This might be what I need. If I have a chunk, I paint it. I have the tile size. Tile size. Paint position. Paint top left position maybe. Which I will most likely add. This. Let's try it this way. Then I paint the chunk here. X. Now this will be the difficult part. I have the chunk. And I have the map point tile size. Now, what is X? basically this. Okay, oops. I should be able to do this. Not beautiful, but let's see if it behaves the same. I think it behaves the same. Okay. And let's do the same as below. I take this and let y should be I like if the negative part is at the end. I can do this. Now let's think. Chunk size does not change. These are my starting chunk y, I, and j. I let's do it for here. Equals 0. So long something like this. Not the best, but good enough. And we paint and this is I, so we okay, I cannot count up here, so I would be counting up here and here. Now hope something different. Something is off. J J J I J I increase J here. What does not go correctly? I don't reset J. If I increase it, I have to set it back to 0. Yes, now it... No. It looked good for a moment. Something's still off. It's strange that doesn't look like it paints 2. It feels off. Let's debug. Map. Paint map. Here I want this to 1, 2. No. I don't. -1 on chunk I. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Ah, camera position negative. This explains stuff. I think because setting it to 0 is wrong. Okay, I have an idea what the problem is. I should not change these values. I should try if I can add them here. Ah, this is also dangerous. This is start chunk I and start chunk j. Then we have here chunk I is equal start chunk I plus I and chunk j is start chunk j plus I pressed something wrong. A plus j. Yes, what I expected. But I think down is working, white is... I think it's I. Should be I. Nope. Did I not reload? Is it J? J is on X. Okay, J. Oh, reload. Okay. Now I have an infinite map. Now what is interesting is... Can I still play in multiplayer? Because I would expect getting too big. It's the same map. Does it looks the same? That is good. Now I have a sense of direction, but so far so good. Now I no longer need the start chunk. Create map. Where is it? Yeah, create map. Not find name, create map. Does he import the wrong? Yes. Okay. And do this. Now we can play together. Now it's a random map and just random confusing colors, but I could create my first images. Let's try it. So game task, map tile, map tile images. So let's work on this. I have a public folder, oops, not a file, folder, images. We did have GIMP, yes, paint program. We file new. We have 4040 currently as our is this a 1 pixel? No, it's 3 pixel. Okay, I need a color. Green. Fill it. This is our grass. How do we create grass? Do I thought I have it's not filling. No, I don't know enough about GIMP. I have a brush, I can pencil. Okay, pencil is what it's hardness. I don't know if no, this brush might be some low effort grass. Okay, file, save. Where did I have my game dev public images? And yeah, grass and XSF we want. I think PNG is working. I need to export. Okay. Oh, which adds the file format. Thanks. Export as PNG. And he exported this in this folder. Okay. Let's do it like this. Now color no longer is required, but image path. Image path is optional, it's a string. And how do I get there? Images, grass, PNG. Now I need to load an image. TypeScript load image. I am confused. Let's click this. Okay, maybe I load image for canvas. It's draw image, yes. Hidden source on load. Let's just title. We now have a problem. We don't have the option to wait. We will have ctx draw image and if I have a tile ID, if well, then I might not be able to draw for a frame. I need a new image and I give it the source. Think this is it. If I have image path, then I can take the image path And is it undefined? I check if it's undefined. It's not undefined. He thinks it can be undefined. Checked it. It's this here. Okay. It's image pass. And we draw the image. But we draw it here. Now the image will not be ready. The first paint, but she should load it. Okay. Now we have grass and okay. Somehow found a way to break it. But why? This basically means the performance. No. Something is off. Let's reload. Oh, it's okay. There's a bug. Let's game task bugs. Bugs, who is bug? Bug. On page reload sometimes 2-second lag until next page reload. Not quite. There was some flickering. Oh, there's no flickering. Oh, here was a flicker. I think I know the reason. The easiest way to get rid of it is that I no longer need the background. Basically what's happened is he paints the background and the monitor paints exactly this frame where the tiles are not painted but the background. And then we see a short map without. No, because I no longer paint over it. Should not happen. But this should mean if I paint the tiles without the enemies should flicker away. But this does not happen. That's interesting. But I fixed it. It seems like. Okay, now let's get tree icons. File, new, 4040, okay. Zoom in, code start with this. Can I, oh god, I no longer remember how to copy. Can I copy it over here? Yes, perfect. Now we take the pencil and draw a small tree. Okay. And how do I get a brown color? Does he allow me to The notation. Tree brown HTML color code. Tree trunk. Tree trunk. Okay. Can I copy it in here? Say okay. Now fill it. Yes, basically yes, but switch shortly. Let's get a black back. The pencil. I have here a corner which did not work. I can fill. Let's paint over these. I'm an idiot. Not the trunk, but it's time. I want to this be brown. Okay, let's get the grass green and let's go back to the brush. Let's take 1 pixel again. Just make lines and can I do tree leaf tree leaf green. Okay, now let's start with this green and let's, I don't know, let's do some branches like stuff. Okay, this is my tree. Save as tree in images and export as tree. And can we move this? I somehow have this does I can color option. Now it's either color image path. Trees. Now I have trees. Now I have my was again some flickering, I think. Here's something strange. It looks like it moves to the left and to the right. it mainly happens. Still it works. Probably has to do with painting two. Yeah, it should only paint one time. But I think as the painting now takes longer, I should paint it on a layer in between. There might also be some wounding anomalies, let's call it. And I'm drawing far too much of the map. Well, let's create the image for the hope it doesn't reload the images. He reloads them. Oh, this is not good. This I have to fix. This might be a reason. So I can. These are not even in this game. So I can put in here the image reference. Don't even know what type it is. Is it an image? It's HTML image element. Okay. HTML element. It's optional. And once I loaded it, not paint map, paint tile. I have an image path. And now, if image references, oops, image reference is let's start with undefined. And we do this. And else we should be able to just draw it. I have checked if it's defined. Should be there. What I am also sure color is there if I'm here. Oh no, it's not safe. Let's check for color. But he still is not happy. This is bad. I check here, I shouldn't be required to put the exclamation mark there. tile color. Can I have tile ID? Oops. Okay, now I want to reset and I don't want to see image loads. Why? He still requests them. Still goes this path most of the time. Never set it. Okay, of course. Then let's see if it works. And this is not the image path, but it's the image. And now it's creating so many console logs that it breaks. Do I need to shut it down? Seems like it. Give me console logs and start. Now. Okay, much better. I think the flickering is also away. Let's create a stone image. File, new, okay. Copy that here. Now I need gray. Can I do 100? 100? 100? Is already white. This is my, oops, stone. Like this. Can I? No, I have to just paint over it. Okay. Now take paintbrush, take a black again, make some outline. looks strange. Can I... Does it look like a rock? I don't know. Maybe... Well, let's... This will be my rock for now. There's... Rock. Export. And put in the rock. And I should also call it rock. So now I have stones, rocks, grass. Maybe... Oh, the text is hard to read. But just not the current problem. Is it possible? Probably only have text to have an outline for the text. And I want to have more grass than trees and stones, but if I go procedural, probably it works differently completely. But now I have an infinite generating map. Okay, I would say I can commit this. Infinite map with tiles and images. Push. Well, that's procedural map generation. Let's just look what we find. Something like this here. Yes, seems nice. It's a complete course. This is a game engine. I hope it's not a game engine managing this for us. Seed frequency amplitude. Okay, this needs to be... sounds relevant. I have sprites. My tile images. So why are you in the Unity? Okay, this seems a Unity engine which already has this option. But I want to build it myself if it's easy enough. Seed frequency amplitude. Berlin noise. Probably to look if JavaScript has something like this. And it completely based around it, I think. Berlin noise is something I have to look up. Well, JavaScript. This is everything, it's not too much. Let's write some down. Procedural map generation we have. Berlin noise. Yet. Do I still have the other page open? A Unity example. This might not help for me, but if this is the only one, seems not to fit for me. So it's usable, and could also use JavaScript here and cook. Side a random noise function. Is this everything? Seems also interesting. Also something to look at. Maybe I start with this. Yes, this is the important part, which procedural generation does. Doesn't matter what part I already generated, it fits together at the end, no matter how I run over it. Unpredictable yet repeatable. Bitwise operator, interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is the base for it. I could see what happens for me, but how do I seed it now randomly? This is not always the same map. So it's getting the 2 hour mark, so I will maybe see if I can use this to create a new chunk. But the chunk currently does not know its chunk value. Let's give it to it. Have chunk length. Chunk I is a number and chunk J is a number. We throw this in here. Function tests. I don't know how to call it. Let's call it test for now. XY return number test fixed random. Okay, I don't know. Let's random currently this. Push the random value. Random tile better. Random tile ID. Now I want to use test fixed random. I am currently unsure. This was a value between. I don't know the values. Let's think it's between 0 and 1 like most. Now I need the X and Y. Will be chunk I and chunk J multiplied by chunk length plus I and same here plus J. Okay, this could work. Create new chunk. I will chunk I, oh, chunk I, chunk J, and whatever happens. Yes, totally working. This means this does not produce numbers between. It's a log. Random tile ID. Let's see what numbers come out there. Okay, it might be between 0 and 255, which would mean I was 276. No, this. 256. But the moment, oh, seems correct. Now every time I reload, it's the same map, but it's just some random noise till now. But it fixed random, okay. Can we move the console log? Do I still want to continue? Next thing would be to try to get it to have, instead of random trees and rocks, some rock area and some tree area. This is the second part that he mentions to zoom in. 128 times. Well, I think I stop here for today. And continue next time with improving. Maybe then also to make that I can't run over stone and trees. Have more grass and to have group them. Okay. I have an infinite map now with random fixed generation. And I end here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.